This is Lidditz Spring, and the arched stone bridge that spans a little stream that means so much to so many. More than 2 centuries ago, a town grew around this spring, and through time, that little town, at the crossroads of Pennsylvania Route 772 and 501, prospered. Founded by the Moravians who sought a quiet haven for their congregation, Lidditz still reflects its quaint and peaceful heritage. Over time, the town expanded, and as the years passed, this industrial town became a manufacturing center. Through it all, the spring continued to bubble. The water continued to flow. This is the story of a 6-mile stream and how it survived. A story of volunteers who care and why we should care. A story of an organization's ongoing efforts to save other streams and watersheds. Trout Unlimited is a national organization dedicated to conserving, protecting, and restoring North America's trout and salmon fisheries and their watersheds. A watershed is the land that water flows across or under on its way to a stream, river, or lake. So we all live in a watershed. The Donegal chapter of Trout Unlimited works to protect and restore the trout streams and watersheds right here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Volunteer members assess the needs of Lancaster's cold water fisheries and then create and implement a plan to keep them healthy. Sometimes that means special regulations like fly fishing only and catch and release. We're conservation-minded anglers who appreciate the beauty of a fast-running stream and the thrill of a glistening trout, admired for the moment, then released from the fly and sent back on its way. We'll be happy to teach you all you want to know about the sport of catch and release. But in the end, it's not just about fishing. It's about balancing recreational demands with the needs of our natural resources, the streams and life they support. How you treat the soil, water, air, plants, and animals around you affects not only the watershed you live in, but all the larger watersheds downstream. It's that important. Like many areas in America, Lancaster County reaped the benefits of a strong national economy. But with economic success comes development, and with development comes a problem called sprawl. Sprawl means that we lose valuable farmland, wetlands, and forests to industry, roads, parking lots, even to our homes. Trout Unlimited works to resolve the impact of development through stream and watershed restoration.
How are you guys today?
Through community education, and by working with local businesses to jointly solve environmental issues, like Farmers First Bank in Lidditz. When Farmers First needed a new corporate office, they found inspiration in a dilapidated paper mill in the center of Lidditz. For close to a century, the Lidditz Run had flowed right under the building, providing water to the mill. It was a major renovation, and like the mill before it, Farmers First incorporated the water's flow into its architecture. A corporate office over top of a stream that continues on the path it was meant to follow. Over the years, Farmers First has remained involved in stream bank stabilization by committing volunteers and financial support to reversing the damage of time and development. But it's not just development that causes problems. Sometimes those who depend on the environment unwittingly damage it. healthy, cold water stream runs deep and fast. But when livestock graze too close to a stream, they trample the banks, killing the shrubs and grasses that hold the banks in place. Eventually, the stream becomes wider, shallower, and warmer, and the level of oxygen is reduced. As fields are cleared for crops, paths are opened for barnyard waste, and valuable topsoils flow into the stream. The stream is further degraded by the excess nutrients and silt the slower stream flow can no longer carry away. Donegal Trout Unlimited has helped farmers rebuild their streams by restoring the banks, installing fences, and stabilizing cattle crossings. We show farmers how to provide riparian buffer areas between tilled fields and stream banks. Soon, plants and insects return, and so do the native birds and trout that feed on the insects. Birds like the herons in this rookery on Liddit's Run. As the stream becomes healthy again, the life cycle is restored. But the story doesn't end there. It's an ongoing effort of education, of participation. It's the involvement of businesses like PPL Corporation. PPL has worked in partnership with Trout Unlimited to reverse the effects of bank erosion, protect valuable fisheries, and show local industry cost-effective engineering options that will protect the watershed. Their contributions to the Donegal chapter have helped with important watershed improvement projects along Donegal Creek, Seglock Run, and Hammer Creek. And they've helped fund this film because they believe in the importance of its message. Efforts like PPL's show that it takes good community partnerships to address widespread environmental issues like watershed protection. For over 20 years, the Donegal chapter of Trout Unlimited has been addressing these issues by rebuilding Lancaster County streams. More than 16,000 tons of limestone rock, more than 6,000 trees and shrubs, and countless volunteer hours. But when the heavy equipment and the volunteers are gone, they leave behind the world as it was meant to be. You don't have to restore a stream bank to make a difference. You can help at home. Landscape your yard with native plants that require less water, fertilizers, and pesticides. Provide food and shelter for wildlife. Learn more about the watershed you live in and keep it in mind as you work and play. The little things you do each day affect a wider world downstream. One rock, one tree, one stream at a time. People are working to repair the damage that's already been done. People just like you. People who realize the Liddit's Run empties into the Conestoga River, which empties into the Susquehanna, which is the largest, most important freshwater source for the Chesapeake Bay, which empties into the Atlantic Ocean, which evaporates and eventually rains back and bubbles forth once again. It's our choice to decide the way of life we want around us. Liddit's Run is more than flowing water. It's our past, our present, our future. Support clean water efforts. Support Trout Unlimited, where the benefits of membership last for millions of years.